Listen to me now. I come close to you in this moment, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. I am Archangel Michael. I speak to you with protection wrapped around every word. You felt something shift before this message found you. A tightening in your chest. A quiet knowing. A pause that felt heavier than usual. This is not coincidence. This is timing guided by divine care. Something around you has been loud lately. Not in sound, but in energy. Your attention has been pulled outward. Your peace has been interrupted in subtle ways. You have been watched energetically. Not by eyes, but by fear. By doubt that tries to listen in on your thoughts. Hear me clearly now. No harm has permission to reach you. When I say your phone is bugged, I speak symbolically. Your focus has been tapped by external noise. Thoughts that are not yours have tried to speak through you. Urgency that is not love has knocked at your awareness. This is why I come now. Because the next moments matter. 20 minutes is not a countdown to danger. It is a window of choice. A moment where you decide who holds authority over your mind. A moment where fear either tightens or dissolves. Breathe with me now. Slowly. Feel your feet where they rest. Feel your body returning to itself. Nothing is about to strike you. Everything is about to release you. Fear works by rushing you. Love works by grounding you. That sense of urgency you feel is not a threat. It is a signal to return to your center. I stand before you with my sword lowered. Because there is nothing to fight. Protection is already active. Light has already formed a boundary around you. You may have noticed distractions increasing lately. Sudden worries. Intrusive thoughts. Emotional static. These are not signs of weakness. They are signs of sensitivity. Sensitive souls feel shifts sooner. They hear disturbances before others do. You are not being punished. You are being invited deeper. The world speaks loudly right now. It tries to enter you through screens and signals, but your soul has its own frequency, and it cannot be hijacked without consent. This is where the next minutes matter, not because something bad is coming, but because something good is. You are being asked to choose awareness over panic, presence over reaction. Sit with me now. Let the noise fade. Imagine a blue light surrounding your body. It hums softly, steady and calm. This light seals your energy. Nothing unwanted passes through. Every thought that is not rooted in love dissolves. Every borrowed fear returns to where it came from. You are safe right now. You have always been safe. Fear told you otherwise because fear is loud. Truth is quiet and steady. I ask you to stay with this message. Not because danger is near, but because clarity is. You are not alone in this moment. I am closer than your breath. The mind likes to imagine attackers. The soul recognizes illusions. No one is listening to you, but you are being invited to listen to yourself. The next 20 minutes are sacred. They are a reset, a chance to step out of survival mode and back into trust. If your heart is racing, place a hand there now. Feel its rhythm slow. That is life affirming itself. That is protection activating. I have guarded you through storms you never noticed, through moments you thought you faced alone. This moment is no different. It is simply louder. You may have felt watched because you have been watching yourself too closely. Judging, monitoring, tightening. Release that now. You do not need to be on alert. There is no ambush waiting. Only relief. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. The body knows when truth arrives. It relaxes. I speak urgency because awakening does not wait forever. But urgency does not mean danger. It means opportunity. A door that is open right now. Step through it by choosing calm. By choosing presence. Turn down the volume of the world for the next few minutes. Let your inner signal come back online. Nothing has power over you without your agreement. And you withdraw that agreement now. Say quietly within yourself, I am protected. Say it again. I am guided. Say it once more. I am safe. Feel how the words land differently each time. That is alignment returning. If you have been carrying a sense of being targeted in life, it is because your light has grown. Light attracts attention, but it also attracts guardians. I stand with countless others around you, seen and unseen. There is no clock ticking toward harm. There is only a moment inviting peace. When this message ends, do not rush. Remain still. Drink water. Breathe. The world can wait. Your nervous system deserves rest. Remember this. Fear speaks fast and loud. Love speaks slowly and stays. I stay. Carry this calm with you beyond these minutes. Let it anchor you. You were never in danger. You were simply ready to wake up. Hope surrounds you. Healing is active. Faith is not something you search for. It is something remembering you now. I am Archangel Michael, and you are held. Stay with me a little longer. There's no rush to return to the noise. You may notice thoughts trying to pull you away. That is only habit loosening its grip. Each breath you take creates more space inside you. Space where peace can sit comfortably. You do not need to scan for danger anymore. Your vigilance has done its job and can rest. What you mistook for threat was sensitivity. What you felt as pressure was awakening. Many souls feel this before a shift. A moment where the old ways of coping fall away. You are learning to trust calm instead of tension. That is a powerful transition. If tears come, let them. Release is a sign of safety. Nothing is wrong with you. Everything is realigning. You are not late. You are exactly on time. The world teaches you to brace. The divine teaches you to soften. Softening does not mean weakness. It means strength without armor. Notice how your breathing has changed. Notice how your body listens when you do. This is the language of healing. It speaks through sensation, not words. You are allowed to feel okay again, even if you forgot what that felt like. There is no test you are failing. There is no punishment unfolding. You are not being observed by threat. You are being witnessed by love. Every moment you choose presence. Light expands, not dramatically, but steadily. Steady light is the strongest kind. It does not flicker when fear passes by. If your mind tries to return to old stories, smile gently. You are not required to follow them. Thoughts can pass without becoming commands. Feelings can arise without becoming alarms. You are learning discernment now. This is a sacred skill. The urgency you sensed was a call inward, a call to come home to yourself. And you answered. That is why calm is returning. Let this moment teach you something important. Peace is not fragile. It does not disappear when attention shifts. It waits patiently for you. I will remind you of this whenever you forget. That is part of my guardianship. You are never facing life without support, even when it feels quiet. Quiet does not mean absence. It means presence without noise. Trust what your body is telling you now. It knows the truth before the mind does. You are safe to continue your day. Nothing bad is waiting for you. Carry this grounded feeling forward. Let it guide your next choice. When fear whispers urgency again, pause. Ask if love agrees. Love never rushes you into panic. Love steadies you into clarity. Remember this sensation. You can return to it anytime. I am with you beyond this message. Protection does not end when words do. Hope walks beside you. Healing unfolds gently. Faith lives inside your breath. And you are never alone. Remain here with me. Let the stillness deepen. You do not need to understand everything right now. Understanding will come later. Softly. For now, allow yourself to simply be. Being is enough. You have spent so much time preparing for impact. You forgot what it feels like to land gently. This moment is gentle. Let it be. Nothing is demanding anything from you. No decision must be made in haste. If you feel tired, it is because you have been strong for a long time. Strength asks for rest when it is safe. And it is safe now. Completely. You may notice warmth in your chest or shoulders. That is not imagination. That is your nervous system recognizing protection. That is your spirit exhaling. You are not losing control. You are returning to balance. Balance feels unfamiliar when chaos has been loud. But it is your natural state. I see the weight you have carried quietly. The way you stayed alert even when no one noticed. You did that to survive. You do not need to anymore. Survival mode can stand down. Living mode is allowed to begin. There is nothing hidden that will surprise you. Truth does not ambush. Truth arrives calmly. Just like this. Let the idea of being watched dissolve completely. You are not a target. You are a sanctuary. And sanctuaries are protected. Even now, light moves through you gently, not forcing, not correcting, just restoring, piece by piece. You are not broken. You are overwhelmed, and overwhelm passes when safety is felt. You are feeling it now. If you want, place one more slow breath into your body. Let it reach your belly. Feel the chair or floor holding you. You do not have to hold everything yourself. I am still here. I have not moved. My presence does not rush. It remains. The world outside this moment can wait. It always can. What matters is that you remember this truth. You are guided, even when you feel unsure. Especially then. Nothing that is meant for you will come through fear. What is meant for you arrives through peace. Peace may feel quiet, but it is powerful. Carry this knowing with you as you rise later. Let it soften how you move through the day. You do not need to check for danger. You can check in with yourself instead. Ask, am I breathing? Am I present? That will always bring you back. That will always be enough. I will continue to walk with you unseen. You do not need to call loudly. A whisper of trust reaches me, and I respond. You are doing better than you think. You always have been. Let hope settle into you now. Not as an idea, but as a feeling. Healing is not coming someday. It is happening quietly already. Faith is not blind belief. It is felt safety, and that safety is yours, now and always. Rest in that. I am with you. Stay a little longer in this calm. There is nothing you are missing by being here. Time is not running out. It is opening up. You have been measuring moments by fear for too long. Now you are learning to feel them by peace. Peace does not shout to be noticed. It waits for permission. You have given that permission. That is why everything feels quieter. If the mind tries to create new worries, let them pass. You are not required to answer every thought. Thoughts are weather. You are the sky. The sky is not harmed by storms. It remains wide and intact. Remember how your body feels right now. This is your reference point. You can return here anytime. No ritual is required. Simply slowing down is enough. Simply noticing is enough. I want you to hear this clearly. Nothing bad is approaching you. Life is not setting a trap. It is offering relief. The feeling that once said, be ready, can now say, be present. That is a kinder instruction. You are allowed to trust this moment. Trust does not make you careless. It makes you aligned. Alignment sharpens intuition without fear. You will still sense what matters, but it will come without panic. That is the difference now. That is the growth. You have crossed a threshold quietly. Most transformations happen this way. No drama. No collapse. Just a gentle return to yourself. That is what healing looks like. I will continue to guard your energy as you move forward. Not by force, but by clarity. Clarity repels what does not belong. Light does not argue with darkness. It simply exists, and darkness moves away. Let that be your lesson from this moment. Exist fully. You do not need to anticipate harm to be wise. You only need to stay connected. Connection is stronger than vigilance. Presence is stronger than fear. If later today you remember this message, smile. That smile is a seal. It reminds your body that safety is real, that you are not alone. I am not leaving when this ends. My presence is not bound to words. Carry hope gently. It is not fragile. Carry faith softly. It does not demand proof. Carry healing patiently. It unfolds in its own time. And when the world feels loud again, pause. Return to your breath. You will find me there. You always do. You are protected. You are guided. You are held in love. Now, and in every moment that follows, let the quiet stay with you. You are not meant to rush away from it. Silence is not emptiness. It is fullness without strain. If your mind asks why this matters, answer gently, because peace remembers who you are. You have lived many moments braced for impact. That posture is softening now. Softening is not surrender to danger. It is surrender to truth. Truth does not alarm you. It steadies you. You are learning that safety is a feeling, not a circumstance, and that feeling can live inside you. Nothing outside of you controls this calm. That is important to remember. No signal, no sound, no unseen force. only your awareness choosing stillness. You are reclaiming your inner authority. That is why this moment feels significant. Significance does not need fear to be powerful. It needs presence. You are present now, fully. If memories surface, let them pass like clouds. They do not define this moment. This moment stands on its own, clear and kind. You may notice a quiet strength rising, not loud, not sharp, a steady confidence, the kind that does not need to prove itself. This is your natural state. You are remembering it. I want you to know something deeply. You were never alone in your hardest moments. You were guided even when you felt lost, protected even when you felt exposed. Sometimes protection looks like survival. Sometimes it looks like peace. Right now, it looks like this stillness. Receive it. There is nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to prepare for. Life is not waiting to test you. It is waiting to meet you gently. Meet it with the same gentleness. You can. If your heart feels tender, honor that. Tenderness is a form of courage. You are safe to feel, safe to rest, safe to trust this calm. It is real. Let hope settle deeper now, not as excitement, but as assurance. Assurance that you are supported, assurance that you will be guided step by step. You do not need to see the whole path, only the next peaceful step. That step is here, right now. Breathe once more with intention, slow and unforced. Feel how your body responds. It knows this is right. Carry this sense of grounding with you. Let it inform how you speak, how you move. When uncertainty arises again, remember this moment. You return to yourself, and you can always do that again. Always. I remain with you quietly, steadily, not as urgency, but as reassurance, not as warning, but as presence. You are protected by awareness. You are healed by gentleness. You are guided by love. And love does not abandon you. Rest in that truth. Let it be enough. Now and always. Let this truth sink even deeper. You do not have to hold the world together. You were never meant to. You were meant to live within it. Living does not require constant alertness. It requires presence. Presence is what you are practicing now, and you are doing it well. If a thought arises that says, "Stay guarded," thank it gently. It tried to protect you once, but it no longer needs to lead. You can let it rest. There's a wiser voice within you now. Quieter, steadier. That voice speaks in calm. That voice speaks in knowing. You are learning to recognize it. That recognition changes everything. Nothing has been wasted in your life. Not even fear. Fear taught you awareness. Now awareness is teaching you peace. This is how growth unfolds. Not by erasing the past, but by integrating it. You are not moving backward into safety. You are moving forward into trust. Trust does not mean nothing will ever feel uncertain. It means uncertainty will no longer control you. Control is heavy. Trust is light. You are choosing light right now. Even if you did not know you were choosing. Choice can be subtle. A breath instead of a panic. A pause instead of a spiral. A listening instead of a reaction. These small choices are powerful. They change the nervous system. They change the soul's posture. They change your future moments. You are not waiting for danger to pass. You are allowing calm to arrive. And calm has arrived. It is staying. If later you forget this feeling, do not judge yourself. Forgetting is human. Remembering is divine. And you will remember again. Every time you slow down. Every time you breathe deeply. Every time you choose kindness toward yourself. I am there. Not watching from a distance. Walking beside you. You do not need to look over your shoulder. Nothing is chasing you. Life is not a threat behind you. It is an invitation ahead. Step forward when you are ready. There is no rush. Your pace is honored. Your timing is respected. You are not late to your own life. You are arriving. Arriving with more wisdom. Arriving with more compassion. Arriving with a heart that knows both fear and peace. And chooses peace. That choice will echo beyond this moment, into conversations, into decisions, into rest. Let this be the new pattern. Gentle awareness. When the world feels intense again, return here, not to these words, but to this feeling. This feeling is yours. No one can take it. I will continue to stand with you in silence, in moments you notice, and moments you don't. Protection does not need drama. Love does not need urgency. They simply remain, as I do. You are safe to continue living, safe to hope, safe to heal, safe to believe again. Faith is not something you must force. It grows naturally in safe ground. You are safe ground now, and life knows it. Rest in that. Carry it gently. Let yourself settle even more. There is depth beneath this calm. Calm is not the absence of feeling. It is the presence of steadiness. You are steady now, even if emotions still move. Movement does not mean danger. It means life flowing again. You do not need to freeze to be safe. You can move gently. You can think gently. You can speak gently. Gentleness is not fragile. It is deeply resilient. I want you to notice something subtle. The urge to check, to scan, to anticipate has softened. That is not loss of awareness. That is awareness maturing. Mature awareness does not panic. It observes and responds. You are stepping into that now. Quietly. No announcement is needed. No proof is required. Your body already knows. Your breath already knows. Let your breath continue at its own pace. Do not control it. Control was necessary once. Now trust is. Trust does not mean blind faith. It means felt safety. You feel it, even if only faintly. That faint feeling will grow, because you are giving it space. Nothing needs to interrupt this. Nothing needs to end it. Peace does not expire. It integrates as you go on with your day. This calm will move with you, not perfectly, but patiently. If stress appears again, that is okay. It does not erase what you've touched here. You can return again and again. Each return is easier. You are training your system to recognize safety. That is sacred work. Many never learn this. You are learning now, and you are not alone in it. I remain present, not hovering, not warning, simply accompanying, simply guarding through clarity. You are allowed to enjoy moments without bracing. Joy does not invite harm. Rest does not invite loss. Peace does not invite chaos. These are old myths. You are releasing them. Release happens layer by layer. Be patient with yourself. Patience is another form of love. Offer it inward. Notice how your thoughts feel less sharp, less urgent. That is your mind learning a new rhythm, a healthier one. You are not disconnecting from reality. You are connecting more deeply to it. Reality is not constant threat. It is constant change. And you are equipped to meet change calmly. More than you realize. There is nothing counting down against you. There is only life unfolding with you. Unfold with it. You can. Let hope remain simple, not dramatic. Let faith remain quiet, not forced. Let healing remain ongoing, not rushed. You do not need a climax to this moment. It is complete as it is. When you eventually move, do so slowly. Carry this softness forward. And if you forget everything else, remember this. You were never in danger. You were being guided into calm. And you arrived. I am still with you. I will continue to be. In breath, in stillness, in moments of remembering, and moments of forgetting. You are held. You are safe. Now, and as you go on, let this sense of being held continue to unfold. There's more softness waiting beneath the surface. You do not need to search for it. It reveals itself when you stop reaching. Reaching was a habit learned in uncertain times. You reached for control because stability felt far away. Stability is closer now. It is inside your breath, Each inhale gathers you. Each exhale releases what is no longer needed. You are not emptying yourself. You are making room. Room for clarity. Room for rest. Nothing needs to be guarded right now. Nothing needs to be defended. Your awareness is awake and calm. That is the strongest form of protection. You may notice a quiet confidence forming. Not excitement. Not force. Just a knowing. A gentle certainty. This certainty does not argue with fear. It outgrows it. Fear fades when it is no longer fed. You are no longer feeding it. You are feeding presence. You are feeding peace. This is nourishment for the soul, and your soul recognizes it immediately. You have been brave in ways few ever see. Bravery is not always loud. Sometimes bravery is choosing to relax, choosing to trust the moment you are in. That is what you are doing now, and it matters. It matters more than constant vigilance ever did, because it restores you. Restoration is not dramatic. It is subtle and profound. You may feel lighter without knowing why. That is the weight of imagined threat dissolving. You do not need to carry what never belonged to you. Set it down. You are not responsible for anticipating everything. You are responsible only for being present. Presence is enough. It always has been. Let this understanding settle gently. No pressure. You are not required to maintain perfection. Only awareness. Awareness returns again and again, even after distraction. Distraction is not failure. It is simply part of being human. You are human and sacred at the same time. These truths coexist. Nothing about your humanity disqualifies you from protection. Nothing about your sensitivity makes you vulnerable. Sensitivity is wisdom in an early form. You are learning how to hold it without fear. That learning is happening now. Quietly. I remain beside you as it unfolds. Not intervening. Not directing. Simply steady. Simply present. When you feel ready to move on from this moment, you will know. There is no signal you will miss. Your body will tell you. Your breath will guide you. Until then, rest here. You are allowed. There is no end you must reach. No danger you must avoid. Only life continuing gently. With you inside it. Carry this calm forward like a small flame. It does not need to blaze. It only needs to stay lit. And it will. I am with you beyond words. Beyond moments. In stillness. In motion. You are protected by clarity. You are comforted by presence. You are guided by love. And love is steady. Remain in that knowing. Let it walk with you. Stay gently aware. There is no edge you are about to fall from. You are standing on solid ground now. Even if it feels unfamiliar. Familiar does not always mean safe. And unfamiliar does not always mean dangerous. You are learning the difference. That is wisdom arriving. Let your thoughts slow naturally. Do not force them quiet. Forced silence creates tension. A loud quiet creates peace. Peace is growing here. You can feel it settling. If your attention drifts, that is okay. Drifting is part of unwinding. You have been tightly wound for a long time. Unwinding happens gradually. Each moment of calm loosens another knot. You do not need to rush this. Rushing was fear's language. Patience is love's language. You are fluent in love. Even if you forgot, you are remembering now. Nothing needs to be proven in this moment. Nothing needs to be accomplished. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are resting in awareness. That is enough. This calm is not fragile. It does not shatter when you move. It integrates into you. It becomes part of how you respond. Later, when something unexpected happens, notice. You will pause more easily. That pause is power. It gives you choice. Choice frees you from automatic fear. You are reclaiming that freedom. Freedom feels quiet at first, because it does not need to fight. You may sense a subtle strength in your spine, a sense of being upright without tension. That is alignment. body, mind, and spirit agreeing. Agreement creates stability. Stability creates trust. Trust creates peace. And peace sustains you. You are not meant to live on alert. You are meant to live aware. Awareness includes joy. Awareness includes rest. Awareness includes safety. All of it belongs. If old alarms try to sound again, breathe. You do not need to obey them. Thank them for trying to protect you. Then choose calm instead. That choice rewires more than you realize. It changes how your future unfolds. Small moments like this ripple outward. They soften entire days. They soften conversations. They soften decisions. You are not alone in this learning. I remain present, not as a warning, not as a threat, as reassurance, as steadiness. You are allowed to feel okay, even when the world feels uncertain. Your inner safety does not depend on outer perfection. That is a deep truth. Let it land gently. Let it stay. When you rise from this moment, rise slowly. Carry softness with you. There's no rush waiting, no danger hiding, only life continuing, and you meeting it calmly. You are protected by awareness. You are supported by presence. You are guided by love that does not hurry you, that does not frighten you. Remain in that knowing. Let it accompany you. I am with you in stillness. I am with you in motion. You are held. Now, and as you continue forward, let yourself remain open to this quiet reassurance. Nothing is about to change suddenly. Change happens gently when you are calm. And you are calm now. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are allowing something to settle. Settling brings clarity. Clarity brings ease. Ease does not mean life will be silent forever. It means you will not be shaken by every sound. You are becoming rooted. Rooted things do not panic when the wind moves. They sway. They remain. You are learning how to remain. Not rigid. Not tense. Present. Flexible. Strong in a quiet way. Strong in a true way. If your thoughts return to the idea of urgency, notice how different it feels now. Less sharp. Less convincing. Less powerful. That is because urgency without love cannot survive in awareness. Awareness dissolves it. You did not fight fear. You outgrew it. This is how real protection works. Not by constant defense, but by inner stability. You are stabilizing now. Moment by moment. Nothing needs to interrupt this. Nothing needs to pull you away. You are allowed to stay grounded even after this message ends. Grounding is not fragile. It travels with you. Into movement, into speech, into choice. If later you pick up your phone, do so calmly. It has no power over you. No object does. No signal does. Your awareness is sovereign. Your presence is intact. You do not need to check or confirm safety. Safety is already here. Feel that certainty. It does not shout. It simply exists. Like gravity, holding you. Keeping you steady. You have crossed out of imagined danger and into lived calm. This is not temporary. It is a capability, a skill you are reclaiming, and it will stay with you. When the world tests your patience again, you will notice something. You respond instead of react. You breathe instead of brace. You pause instead of panic. That pause is everything. That pause is where peace lives. You are learning to live there more often, and life will meet you there. I do not need to warn you. I do not need to alarm you. I simply remind you. You are protected, not because nothing ever happens, but because you are never without support. Support surrounds you quietly. It does not announce itself. It holds. It steadies. It remains. As I do. Let hope feel simple again, not dramatic. Let faith feel gentle, not forced. Let healing feel ongoing, not urgent. You are not being rushed toward an ending. You are being guided into continuity. Life continues, and you continue with it, calmly, aware, present, held. I remain with you beyond this moment, beyond words, in breath, in balance, in the quiet confidence growing inside you now. That confidence is real. Trust it. Carry it. You are safe to go on, safe to live, safe to believe in peace again, and peace will meet you, now, and every step forward.